We're going to talk about keyboard shortcuts, which is a way to access all the ribbon commands via the keyboard. We'll also take a look at changing the visibility of the ribbon and increasing your workspace. Keyboard shortcuts. We've actually used a few in some prior movies just out of convenience because they are fairly convenient. The way to get the keyboard shortcuts to display is to press the Alt key. When I do that, I get a letter associated with each one of the tabs. I can then press one of the letters, let's say M, to get to the Formulas tab. After going to the Formulas tab, now I get a different array of letters that are in the command group areas. For instance, I can press L, the logical functions in the function library, and I get yet one more tier of options, in this case, the insert function dialog box, which I can launch by pressing the letter F. So we've gone from the Home tab to the Formulas tab to an option in the functions library, the logical functions, to then be able to launch a dialog box all by pressing keys on the keyboard. If you're good at the keyboard, you don't have to look at the keys. This can be very convenient because those letters will pop up for you when you press the Alt key, and you can cascade down into the command that you're after in the ribbon. If you're not so good at the keyboard, which actually I fall into that category, a lot of times you just end up memorizing some of the keyboard shortcuts that you use most often. The second thing I want to cover is the visibility of the ribbon. This, of course, is the default visibility setting for the ribbon. You can change the visibility in a couple of different ways. One way to do that is to press the up arrow right over on the right side here, and what it does is collapse the ribbon down. I still have the tabs displayed, so the ribbon is not visible anymore, but it is accessible by left-clicking any one of these tabs, and I can get the commands and the command groups associated with those tabs. When I left-click and reactivate the workbook, the ribbon disappears, and again I'm looking just at the tabs. To undo that, this up arrow now is a down arrow. I can click the down arrow and display the whole ribbon. Another probably quicker way to set this up is just to double-click one of the tabs. When I double-click the Formulas tab, I reestablish that setting where the ribbon is hidden and all I see is the tabs, and again it functions the same way. You press the tabs, you get the rest of the ribbon associated with that tab to display. Left-click the worksheet to hide the ribbon again. To undo this, to reset to default view, is double-click any one of the tabs, and now we see the ribbon again. A shortcut way to do this is to press Control F1. Control F1 again will redisplay the ribbon. And if you decide you need even more workspace, there's yet one more setting, and that's the full screen view. Left-click the View tab, select Full Screen in the Workbook Views, and you get the full screen view. The ribbon disappears completely. To undo that, hit Escape, and you get your ribbon back. So we took a look at the keyboard shortcuts, which is a quick way to drive down into the ribbon and find that command that you're looking for and actually activate that command. And we also looked at changing the ribbon setting, the visibility of the ribbon, hiding the ribbon, showing the tabs, and even hiding the ribbon and the tabs completely to maximize your workspace.